Okay, there we go. Nope. Here we go. Happy Saturday. It is Saturday. I was about to say, is it Saturday? Hey guys. If you are watching live, come on in the room. I want to share something with you guys that I did not know about. It is not new, but it's new to me. Come on into the room, guys. I'll give you guys a couple minutes to come on in. As you guys come in, do me a favor and let me know what city and state you are watching from. Let me know where you're watching from. Actually, let me go down here. I just realized I forgot to put my stuff in the fridge. Just got home. My daughter and I ate while we were out and did not finish our food. So let me actually put it in the fridge. Let's see. Ooh, pardon moi. Jackie. Let me go back, get back up to my desk real quick. Sorry, I had to run downstairs real quick. Hey, Jackie, good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. Whew, y'all. Whew, I had to run downstairs real quick. Mm-mm-mm. How's everybody doing? I see Jackie. Hey, Stephanie. Hey, Harlem. Harlem, you are Maya, right? Miss Hunter, Muhammad. Hey, guys. Sorry, y'all. I'm out of breath. I just had to run downstairs. I just got home. And I had to put something in my refrigerator, but I wanted to share something. Stephanie says doing well. How are you? Doing pretty good. I've been out all day long. I went to, so some of you guys probably know, but I recently moved down to Georgia and they had a women's expo today in Atlanta. So me and my daughter, we went there and then we went to Lenox Mall and we got something to eat at Cheesecake Factory. So I'm doing good. Do you plan on doing any updated CCMA practice? Yes, I do. I'll let you guys know. So super late. That is a funny name, super late model racing. Make sure you're subscribed and have your notifications on because when I schedule them, you will get notified. I don't know when I'll be able to do them, but yes, they will be coming up soon. Jackie said, "Good to see you too." I've been good. Well, I just answered that question. I've been good, Jackie. I think you know, but I moved down to Georgia. So y'all know I'm from DC. I moved down to Georgia back in February. So I'm still adjusting. It's country down here where I'm at, so it's a big difference from the city. Okay, but I'm close enough. I'm an hour away from Atlanta, close enough to get there when I need to. However, I am out the way of a lot of the busyness, the hustle and bustle of things. Like I literally kind of live down in a rural area. Okay, Harlem says I might. Okay, I saw you join the group. So I initially scheduled I don't know if you were planning on getting on the co-working session tomorrow evening. I originally scheduled it at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard, but I changed it to 7. Um, I changed it to 7 because I have an event tomorrow that I thought was today. Literally, y'all, I can't tell you, I can't lie, y'all. I literally had an event that I've been planning for the last couple of weeks that I was going to today. Whole time, y'all, I'm getting ready last night. I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna do my hair in the morning, like trying to figure out what I'm gonna wear, and whole time the event is on Sunday. All this time I thought it was on the 30th today, but it's actually tomorrow. So Maya, I changed the co-working session from 5 to 7 because it's over at 4. So I gotta give myself time to get back home from Atlanta. Oh, she said I was just in Georgia for Anne Marie's graduation. Oh, nice. Okay. Where are you from, Maya? I can't remember. I know you said it, but I can't remember where. Um, Sandy says, hey, R&B realities. Sandy says, do you have any videos on law and ethics? I take my test Saturday. I do have a lecture actually on law and ethics. Yes, Sandy. If you look on my channel, if you go to I don't even know what playlist when you go to my channel, Sandy, and you click view channel, you'll see it'll say playlist. If you click on that playlist, it'll show there should be there should be a lecture playlist. It should say it may say medical assistant lectures, medical office, but it's there. Or you can simply maybe search law and ethics, Miss K. But I definitely know I did a video on it. Hey, Sandra. Oh, the Big Apple, New York. Oh, yes. Okay. I have not been in New York in a long time. I'm so mad that I didn't go before I left DC because, I would just drive to New York with no problem from DC. Here, it's a little bit more difficult. I'm so mad that I did not go before I left here because I was planning on going to the Sherry Shepherd show and she just ended. Like they didn't continue her show. So I'm so mad that I did not go while I was that close and they just ended it. I've been to Tamara Hall show. Definitely not going up there from down here. But I love New York. I love Melba's. I know you familiar with Melba's, Maya. I love Melba's soul food. Yes, but what is it called? It should be called Law and Ethics Lecture. Look for it, Sandy, and then just are you able to look for it right now while I'm on so you can let me know if you're able to find it? Because I know I did something on law and ethics. I know for sure I did. So look now, and if you can, Sandy, just go to view channel, click on playlists, and when you scroll down, it should say lectures. And then find the one that says law and ethics. It'll say medical law and ethics. And let me know if you're able to find it. Whew. So, okay, she said I'm going to get my laptop. So I wanted to tell you guys, and I'm going to do another video on this. Actually, on my laptop, sharing my screen and everything, but I did not realize. So the CMA, AAMA, all this time, even the other day, I was live and somebody asked about it, and I said that the limit, the limit for retaking your test when it comes to the CMA, AAMA is 3, and it's actually 6 now. I had no idea they updated that November 2024. All this time, I still been saying 3. So that let me know that I need to go back and I need to go over each one and just to see if anything else updated with the other certifications as well. So I'm going to be look out for a video for all of I'm going to do a separate video for each one because I had no idea. It used to be 3 and they said if you don't pass after 3 times, you have to go back to school. Now they let you literally take 6. Well, actually, you take it the first time and then you can take it 5 more times within a year. So I had no idea. Somebody happened to comment it yesterday on another group that we're in. And I went to go look it up, and sure enough, they updated that November 2024. So oh, Maya says I grew up down a block from Melba's. That is all. See, oh, I would have loved that. That mac and cheese. Oh my goodness, them sweet potatoes. Are your MA videos pretty accurate to the 2026 NHA MA test? Yes. So I use the test plans to create all of my content. Yes. Now, and if the questions themselves, I don't count on saying the exact question. Sometimes you do see the exact question. I've had people tell me they had some of the exact questions, but then some people say they didn't see any of those same questions. So just focus on the content as you're going through my videos. And when I say focus on the content, don't just write down what the question was, but write down, what the wrong answers meant, why the right answer was the right answer. Don't just write down the question. Like even when I'm going through with my students, I don't let them take screenshots of the question because I don't want you guys to get caught up in it, but study the content. Why is a person in my driveway? Hold on one second, guys. Let me see something. Who is at the hold on, somebody ringing the doorbell. Hold on. Who is that? Yes. Hold on one second, guys. Yes. Hi, yes. I'm good. How are you? Uh-huh. Okay. Oh, okay. 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 Hmm. Okay. 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 Hmm. Is it possible? I'm actually on a live right now. Is it possible? Do you have a card, a contact information? Okay. Okay. Mhm. Mhm. Yeah, just if you yeah, because I'm literally on YouTube live right now. um okay. Okay, sorry guys. Okay. I will maybe think about it. If you maybe well Tuesday, because Tuesday I'll be here all day. Yeah. Maybe stop by Tuesday. Yeah. Okay, gotcha. Okay, thank you. That's okay. Hey guys, sorry about that. I was like, who was that? R&B reality say, sir, she said she is busy. Hold on, let me put my shades down. Um, hold on, y'all. Let me see. Let me see where were we? Yeah, but just focus on the content when you guys are looking at the videos. Right, like I just let me see. I can't even see everything that you're saying. Um, what did I just press? Oh, okay, a retouch. Okay. Jackie says, "Sir, she told you 5 times she's one." Y'all know how those salespeople are. They are relentless. They do not care. And I was trying to be nice. I'm like, I wanted to be like, come like, but I'm trying to be nice. Um, I can't see all of your question, Mackenzie, right? I just like having an idea of what questions might be on there. Yeah, so Mackenzie, you're taking NHA. So if you go to Google and Google the CCMA test plan, that's going to tell you everything that you need to know for the test. And all of the questions that I go through on my videos, yes, the content in those questions are going to be on the test. Yes, that the content, all of that content on all of the videos will be in the test. Now, whether that particular question will be on there, maybe, maybe not. But yes, everything in the videos is content that is going to be on the test. Sandra says, I'm trying to set up a better schedule for studying CCMA. All I've been studying for medical, uh, studying medical terminology and be hard to focus on other things because so many terms to remember. So when it comes to terminology, body parts, definitely you need to know all of the body parts. You need to know, um, of course, your suffixes, your prefixes. Um, and I would say common terminology. It's thousands of terms. Just focus on the most common ones, like the body parts. Definitely, you should be able to recognize medical terms that goes with each body system, and then your common suffixes like your procedures. Ectomy, otomy. What else? Itis. It's so many I can't even check out. I have a medical terminology video, maybe that'll help Sandra, but it's hard to say what, but it's just the most common ones that you want to focus on. If you go and download the test plan, it'll tell you what exactly you will need to know. Because, like I said, it's thousands of terms. But as far as trying to figure out what to study, just create a schedule and then decide, okay, terminology, I'm going to do this on Monday. Tuesday, I'll do EKG. Wednesday, phlebotomy. Try it like that. It don't have to be those exact days, but just to give you an example of setting a schedule. So that way you're not just doing one thing. Because it sounds like you just focusing on terminology and not really the other things. So look at the test plan. It'll show you the sections. It'll show you there's a patient care section. You have compliance. You have infectious disease. You have phlebotomy, EKG, and all of that. And then you can just take it day by day or week by week, however much time you have, and then focus on each of those topics. So same thing I was just saying on Andrea, what should I focus on for the NHA? Download the test plan, and and the test plan shows you what you need to know. So the beginning of the test plan, and all you guys have to do is a couple different ways you can get it. You can go to Google and type in free CCMA test plan, or you can go log into your NHA account on the left side of the screen. There are, when you go into your course study materials, you can find the test plan there as well. The easiest way is usually to just go to Google and type it in, and it'll take you to the link. And then like the first or second page is where it shows you the breakdown, the patient care, phlebotomy, EKG. It just shows you all the different sections. And then the pages following that are going to go into more details on each of those topics. So like it'll say phlebotomy. For phlebotomy, you got to know the additives in the tubes. You got to know the order draw. You have to know, some of the departments for some of the tubes. Like it's going to tell you exactly what you need to know. Now, it doesn't give you the answers, it just tells you what you need to know. So, everything you already know, just check it off or highlight it. And then everything you don't know, go back to. Now I'm getting interrupted by my daughter. I just got interrupted by the sales guy. Now my daughter, you want to come say hi? I'm on live. I'm on YouTube live. Did I tell you guys I'm expecting a grandchild? So guys, I'm gonna introduce y'all to my daughter right now, real quick. This is my daughter, guys. Say hi, Kai. And it's just a few people on here. So Kai is showing you guys her belly belly. MJD says, OMG, congratulations. So yes, guys, I said I'm expecting. My daughter is expecting, so I will be a grandma in August. Um, oh, you found it, R&B reality? Okay. So R&B reality, Sandy says, sorry, I don't see the lecture. You found it, R&B? If you can post that, that would be great. Thank you so much. They're saying congratulations. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. I don't see the link, R&B realities. I don't know. Sandy, are you still there? If you're still there, um R&B realities said the link. Let me see. Here's the link. I don't see it. I don't know if I can't see it. Sandra said, congratulations. Yes, is your baby now. That child will be spoiled. You can see it, Sandy. Let me know if you can see it. Thank you guys for the congrats. I haven't I've only announced it on this page here. I have other channels as well. I haven't really announced it on Facebook or anywhere. So I'm not able to post it myself because I'm not able to leave out the live to go get it. But R&B realities, if you can post it again, um, that will be great. Because Sandy says she's not able to see it. Yes, Jackie, she's having a girl. She's due in August, so we got a couple more months. And Jackie, she was in college. She was in her second year of college, and she's taking a break right now. Uh, MJD, Miss K, I recently got an offer and accepted. Yes, congratulations. I accepted a full-time role as a CCMA after 3 long months of applying. Your videos helped me study for the past year. You are amazing. Oh, MJD, thank you. Let me tell you something. Thank you for sharing that and I wish I was on my computer where I could put your comment, highlight your comment on the screen. But y'all, this is so important. I'm so glad that MJD and I don't know, MJD, what's your name? I'm so glad you put that there because sometimes it can take a few months. Sometimes it can take a while. And honestly, you just have to stay at it. Looking for a job, can literally be a full-time job in itself. Some people, I'll be honest with you, some people they get a job. Oh, Marceline, okay, got you. Okay. Sometimes people can get a job right after, and then sometimes people it takes them longer than others. So you just got to keep at it. And I know those 3 months, like you said, 3 long months, it was a lot, probably applying everywhere, probably not getting calls, or maybe you were getting calls and not, getting hired, getting interviews, not getting calls after that. It's a lot. But I just encourage you guys to hang in there. And then just remember, really, really, really go after those recruiting agencies, okay? Because they get paid to help you find a job. And so really try recruiting agencies, of course, LinkedIn and all of that. And then y'all know the way y'all cannot stand, because y'all get on me when I talk about this, going around to these offices. Y'all tell me that's too much. So many of y'all had told me that's too much. One person in my Facebook group even said that was desperate. That made me so mad. I'm like, how is that desperate to be printing out your resume, going office to office? Of course, a lot of people are desperate for a job. If you got bills, you got desperate bills. Yes, you are desperate. So that made I didn't like that at all. But I know a lot of people don't like that route because it's time consuming. However, it works. Marceline says my birthday's in August too. Mine too. I'm actually hoping. Well, she is actually due out. So my birthday is on the 6th of August. And so she's due mid-August. So, long as she's a Leo like me, I'm all good. R&B reality says I can put the link in the comments after the live. And so Sandy, yeah, and same here. I'm not able to put the link there while I am live. But once this video posts, I'll be able to put it in the comments. R&B reality says they're able to put it in the comments as well. And thank you, R&B, for going to even look for the video for Sandy. Yes, I've been applying since February and I've had my days of discouragement. I can't lie. I get it. Trust me, I get it. Years ago, I went maybe about a couple months, maybe 2 to 3 months of having a hard time finding something. And that's a whole other thing. I shared the story on my page years ago, a few years ago, but yeah, I had a time period where I was going through the same thing and it just seemed like nothing was happening. I get it. I'm almost done with class. I'm almost done with classwork, fixing to do my externship. Okay. Then once I get all my hours and I will do my test, I'm so nervous. It's normal to be nervous. It's normal to be nervous. It just make sure, like I said, you just get that test plan. If you have that test plan and you checking off everything you actually going to be surprised at how much stuff you know. Trust me. Get it. And then everything you don't know, once you go through the entire test plan and you check everything off and highlight everything, then that's when you are going to go back and find the stuff that you didn't check off. And as far as externship, just make sure you get in there every day early, have your notepad, take initiative, stand out, try not to get too close with anybody in the office. You want to just kind of stand out and be on your own. You want them to really kind of see you for who you are, not getting too I mean, not to be standoffish, but I share that because I shared this on the channel before where I had a student who was doing well on externship. However, she got close with somebody in the office and that person was on their way out, and the office manager expressed to us that she did not hire that student because they were kind of worried because the person that they were trying to get rid of that wasn't a good employee, the student got too close and they didn't want to take the chance, of that being the same type of situation or employment, employer and I mean employee, I should say. So that, and then just of course initiative, always doing something, asking if they need help, watching videos. So whatever externship specialty you're going to, just watch some videos before you go. Like if you're going to cardiology, look at some EKG videos, stress tests, Holter, event monitor videos, stuff like that. Or pediatrics, if you're going to be doing a lot of injections and stuff, look at some videos on that. Um, so hopefully that helps. Sandra says yes because getting in the hospital is hard. Yeah, and then also keep in mind when you guys are in the hospital as a medical assistant, you're either going to be a tech if you're working in the hospital, or you may be a phlebotomist, possibly possibly you may be able to work in the ER. Otherwise, you are maybe working in the professional building attached to the hospital. I'm just trying to find my externship. My school is not helping. Andrea, call around to some private offices. It's the same process that I recommend when trying to find a job. Call around, go around, actually go around in person. Hey, my name is Andrea. I'm a medical assistant student. And I was just wondering, do you guys allow externships, to be done here? If they say yes, perfect. See if you can give them your resume, your school information. Um, and then if they say no, that's fine. Keep it moving because you're going to get some no's. That's the reality. But just try to go around to some offices. Same process for when you're trying to find a job, or call around to some offices. Same thing. Hi, my name is Andrea. I'm a student at such and such school. And I was wondering if you guys accept externs there. I had one student who called, they had never done externs, but they were open to hearing about it, and so they ended up accepting externs for the very, very first time just for my student taking the chance of calling. And she just framed it in a way like, I just need help with getting these hours and I'll be able to help you. Basically, I'm helping you for free. We helping each other out, basically. So good luck with that. I hate to hear that the school isn't helping. I'm guessing, Andrea, if your school isn't helping, is it that externship is not required to you? Is it, let me know, Andrea, is it required by your school and they're not helping, or is it optional? Brianna says, I've been watching your videos and studying. I'm taking my test. Oh, good luck. On a Sunday? Wow. Good luck with that, Brianna. My test is Tuesday. Good luck to you too, Dano. I feel like I should have bought the CCMA practice test. I only bought the CMAA. Yeah, you definitely should have got the CCMA material. Because if you only got the CMAA, then you only got the administrative stuff. But Dana, if you've been watching my videos and you've been doing pretty well with them, download the test plan just to kind of see what you already know. You may be okay because I do know of some students who don't have any type of practice test and they pass just from my videos. So if you at least have been studying the administrative side and then you're watching my videos and you're doing well, as you're testing yourself with my videos, then you may be okay. But I would download the test plan ASAP. Just go to Google, look up CCMA test plan, and it shows you everything you need to know. Everything you already know, check off. Whatever you don't know, you're gonna have to go find it out. Marceline says, "Good luck, Brianna." Hey, blessing, Margaret. You're welcome, Brianna. Andrea says, "Thank you. I'll start Monday and keep me posted too." So you said it's required. Keep me posted. Let me know how it goes too, Andrea. Because the fact that it's required and they're not helping, that's so weird to me. Like I get it when it's not required, but I don't. I don't understand that when it's actually required and they're not helping. I don't understand it. It was supposed to be today. Oh, but I decided to make an extra day to study. Got you. I didn't even know. Actually, I did know they do Sundays. I knew that. I forgot because I've had people chime in and say they were taking a test on a Sunday, and I had the same reaction. What, on a Sunday? Um, but I guess it just catches me off guard each time. Honestly, Andrea, the same thing happens to me too. My externship coach wasn't too helpful. I have not done an externship either because so many healthcare sites didn't get back to me. Wow. So I just started to apply, and believe it or not, some sites are willing to train you and hire you. Andrea says, I've been telling my professor the problems I've been having with my advisor. And that's wow. Yeah, that's unfortunate. But yeah, just Andrea, just maybe tonight do some research on some offices in your area, and then just plan on calling all of those or have them already lined up. So that way, just have some organization to it. So you're not searching and calling at the same time. Already have some organization to it. So you know all the offices you want to call. If you planning on visiting in person, list all the addresses. I recommend building. So guys, anytime y'all want to go in person, always remember, don't just go out there and just go, oh, I'm gonna go to the doctor's, I'm gonna go to that. No, have your day planned out and always go to those buildings that have multiple offices, those professional buildings, professional office buildings, or physician office buildings. You want to go to those buildings that have practices on every floor. Like they may even have like 10 or more practice yeah, different practices on each floor. And some of them are they may have as many as 100 offices in one building. So I recommend buildings like that, and just know where you're going. Don't just go out there and try to figure it out as you go, because you're gonna get tired and then you're gonna give up. Does the test come with a calculator online? So it depends on what you test. For the most part, they don't let you have a calculator. Some places, I know when I tested, I was able to pull up. They let me use a calculator on a computer, but every place is not like that. Most places are going to give you a scratch paper and pen and pencil. Can you send a link for the study plan, please? So I don't have the link, but if you just go to Google and all you do is type in CCMA test plan, or you might say NHA CCMA test plan. And you're gonna have to probably scroll a little bit, but it's gonna take you to NHA's website. If you already have an NHA account, all you have to do is log in, and on the left side of the screen, you're going to see options to get like study materials and stuff, and you can find it there. But usually the easiest way is just to go to Google and Google CCMA test plan, NHA CCMA test plan. So guys, scroll a little bit because sometimes it may bring up the CMAA or other certifications. Make sure it's the NHA CCMA test plan. It's going to say, what is that? It's going to say either 2021 or 2022. That's the last time they updated that version. So it's going to say either 2021 or 2022, something like that. So don't be surprised if you don't see anything that says 2026. Guidelines change every few years, and what they do is, the questions pretty much stay the same, but what they do is they update the content, they add stuff. Sometimes numbers may fluctuate, like or they may go up or go down or whatever. Like glucose used to be 80 to 100, now it's 70 to 100, stuff like that. But so just don't be surprised if it says 2021. It is still for the current test. Already working as an MA, I need to be certified. I would like to do the practice test. So you can find it on the nhanow.com. Also, you can go to marefreshercourse.com. That is my online study guide. I cannot put it in the chat while I'm live. I'm not able to type it. Somebody else can type it if they can, but it is www.marefreshercourse.com. So that's an option as well, Nimi. It's $27 for a 3-month access. It helps you get ready for certification, lessons, and practice tests. Andrea says, I do. I've already applied to several. Okay, got you. EKG is my problem, but I watch every video. Placement is not the problem. It's remembering the names. I can't explain it. So the placement, the V1 through V6. So just remember if you've done an EKG, I always tell my students, just think about when you're doing the EKG. So, your right is your patient's left and vice versa. So when you're thinking about V1, it's the right of the sternum. V2 is left of the sternum. Of course, they're at the fourth intercostal space. So, and then when it comes to V4, V5, and V6, I always say remember those key words. So V4 is at the mid clavic. So V4, V5, and V6, they're all at the fifth intercostal space, right? V4 is at the mid clavicular line. V5 is at the anterior axillary line, and V6 is at the mid axillary line. So remembering those key things. If tested at home online, can I calculate? Nope, they can't. So if they don't allow it in person, they don't allow it at home. And I will tell you guys, at home, if you guys are testing at home, which I usually don't recommend unless you don't have a choice, it's going to be harder. When I say harder, it's going to be more challenging. You can't have any sudden movements. If you have a pet, if you have any type of noise going on and anything that they might think you're trying to cheat, they're going to cut it off. Like one of my students, they were at the school with us, and one of the students was in my program coordinator in the office, in his office. She's at a computer, he's at his desk. He got up and left out the office because he was he needed to go help another student, and they cut it off automatically. I had students where a noise happen for whatever, a pet or a child or somebody in the house, and they cut it off at home. At home, they're very strict. They're gonna look at everything. Your if your internet goes down, if it cuts off, that's it. Like there's, it's just know that if you take it at home, it's going to be just more challenging because they are not playing. Which test plan is for medical administrative assistant called. So the CMAA, if Sandra, you're taking it through NHA, if you're taking it through NHA, it's the CMAA. So you will go Google test plan for CMAA. Oh yeah, Marceline just typed it. I think it's just called CMAA practice test. Yeah, NHA should have some practice tests as well. Hey Kingston says hi. Hey Kingston. I passed my CCMA. Congratulations. Congratulations. Congrats to everybody that has recently passed. Good luck to everybody that's about to take your test. Um, and congrats to everybody that has passed. Don't get the names confused. I knew some students that booked the CMA and said, yes, that's true. Even when I would have my students go in and sign up for the practice material, they going in there and freaking getting the CMAA stuff. Like, no, one of my students actually bought by accident a CMAA, and she did call them. I think they were able to refund her money, but I just told her to call when that happened, to call them and see. And if I'm not mistaken, I think she was able to get her money back. Yeah, that booked the CMAA. That is funny. Is that Sama Ahmed? Okay, guys, not going to stay on here long. I just got home not too long ago. I've been out all day. So I'm going to get off here. I just wanted to come on here, check in with you guys, let you guys know I'm going to do another video just updating some of the guidelines for the NHA, the RMA, the CMAA, AMA, all of that, because there are some updates. I did not know that the CMA, AAMA updated their retake policy that they released on November 2024. And I just found out on May 29th, 2026, that you can take it 6 times instead of three. It used to be three, and that was their cutoff, but they have said that you can now take it up to 6 times within a year, which I have thoughts about, but hey, um, yeah. So I'm gonna do a video and I'm gonna do a screen share and just show those updates along with any other updates for that test, the RMA, and the CCMA, and any others. Sandra says I'm taking it in the testing center at my school, so what noise matter there? Um, so you're going to still be taking it online, but you're taking it at school. So if you're taking it at the testing center and it's considered in person, that's fine. But even if you're taking it at school and they consider it taken at home. So it's a couple different ways you guys can take it. You take it in a testing center, right? Where you're taking it in person. Then you can also take it in person, but you're literally just using their computer, but you're not being proctored by them. You're being proctored online. So just let me know, Sandra, how you're taking it. Like, are you being proctored at the testing center, or are you just using a computer and then they're proctoring online? Because if that's the case, then the noise does matter. If you're just taking it in person, then no. You too, Andrea. Thank you. I take my test next month, but I feel afraid. Yeah, it's like I said, it happens. It's normal to be nervous. Just make sure you download the test plan for the test you're taking. Check everything off that you know, everything you don't know. Go back and study. It's almost 8:30 over here. Yes, I have work tomorrow, but I wanted to stop. But I'm glad you did, Marceline. They're watching us while we test. Okay, so you're being proctored. Well, yeah, so the noise shouldn't matter. Yeah. Because the reason why I asked just because you um just because we were who was that I was talking to about it? Oh, that was somebody else that was talking about testing at home. Okay. But yeah, if you're taking it there, they're parking, the noise won't matter. It just matters if you are considered um testing with an online proxy. All right, guys. Y'all have a good one. I'll see y'all. I'll go live either Monday or